What's going on, guys? It's Trilobyte, and today we have kind of a chill episode of just Showdown battles for you guys. I wanted to play some Showdown, and I thought that if I'm going to be playing it, I might as well be recording. So this is just going to be a chill episode where we're just going to hang out, maybe talk a little bit in the comment section below if you guys want to start up a conversation. So, yeah, let me show you guys my team. It's been doing relatively well. We're going to start off with my lead, which is the Gwen Stacy Lipard. The most annoying mon by far that I have on my team. It's rocking out with Encore, Taunt, Knockoff, and Copycat. Um, it's caused so many people to rage quit. Like, you guys, it's kind of funny. We have a physically defensive Amoongus. I'm really starting to love Amoongus. I was using it. That was an awkward way to scratch my back. I was starting to use it when I was doing VGC stuff, and I'm terrible at VGC. But I really fell in love with Amoongus for that. We have a mixed defensive Empoleon, which has the defog and it's just bulky. We have a choice Specs. I said Specs. Porygon Z, so if I can outspeed it, the thing is dead. Like, just no question, it's dead. We have a choice Scarf Darmanitan, there we go, which hits like a truck. And then we have an Assault Vested Gallade. So between those mons, we've been having a lot of luck off screen. I tried to record before, but just stuff happened. I had to go to class. Did not make the cut. We're going to open up with Gwen Stacy here, though, and start this timer. Yeah, if you guys ever want to battle me on Showdown or on my DS, I can't record because I don't have a capture card yet, but I do battles, like, all the time, whenever I'm home, which, between work, school, and the girlfriend, it's not that often, but I do love battling people. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's one of the biggest reasons that I'm still into Pokemon. I'm going to taunt this Aggron here, and it cannot use Rock Polish, so I'm going to knock off because I am sashed. And he is going to be Mega. This knockoff won't do much, but the Earthquake will bring me down 94%. Now, my question is, do I go out into Freight? I don't, because it's just going to go for another Earthquake. I guess the best thing that I can do is either go out and catch them all because I know it can take the Earthquake. And you know what? I'm going to do that. I know for a fact that it can take the Earthquake. Hopefully the taunt does not run out, and I'm going to go for a Spore because he doesn't have a Oh, wait, he could go out into the Rose Raid. I'm not scared of the Rose Raid. He's going to bring out the Chandelure, which I'm fine with because I can switch right out into Freight Train. I feel like I should go out in a Freight Train and try a Stone Edge. And I'm doing Stone Edge, one, because Sheer Force, it has a chance, it's a high crit ratio, so if I am reading Sheer Force right, takes away the high crit ratio, but it increases the damage of Stone Edge. I would go for Earthquake, but this guy has two mons that really don't want, or are immune to Earthquake, so the only thing that really wants to take is Stone Edge is that Aggron, though. And, I mean, my answer to Aggron is frickin' Amoongus again. Because I do pack the HP Fire. I decided to get rid of Sludge Bomb on this thing. It's rocking out with, I don't know if you guys saw, but it's Spore, Synthesis, Giga Drain, and HP Fire. So, I faced a Scizor that whittled me down. And I didn't have anything to hit it with. I had Giga Drain, which is 4 times resisted, and then I had Sludge Bomb, which is, it's immune to it. So I figured I should put HP Fire on there, and the match was forfeited, unfortunately. So yeah, like I said, this is just a chill thing. I'm not going to edit that out or anything. Gonna send out Gwen Stacy, though. And, he really can't set up Toxic Spikes on me just because of Amoongus. So we're gonna see the Suicune here. And I'm actually going to go for the taunt because I think that this is going to be Crocoon, which it is. And I'm going to go for the knockoff here just to get off those leftovers as he goes for the Scald, which is going to do a good amount. I'm not going to get burned, which is nice. And I feel like I should go out into EXE here and just go straight up for the, oh wow, he gets the burn that time, which is fine, I guess. The taunt is going to end here. We are faster. I feel like I should trick this thing, though. I mean, I understand that it'd be Choice Spec Scald, but he wouldn't be able to Crocoon up on me. I'm going to try attack here. That's Specs damage. It doesn't kill. He goes for the Calm Mind, but that's not going to matter. We are faster. This is a dead Suicune, unless he switches out. If he switches out, though, which he's not, I was about to say something's gonna die. Man, that was a lot of damage. It really wasn't that much, though. I mean, Tri-Attack only did 65%. And I'm Specs, so that was definitely specially defensive. How fast is this thing? 346. I'm not faster than this thing. But Death Botter is Death Botter, my friends. I'm going to go out into Catch 'em all as he goes for the Volt Switch. But it is resisted. I do have relatively high special defense for what I am. And I'm just going to go straight out. Do I want to get... I feel like the best thing for me to do is just to go out into EXE to take the Overheat, which is fine with me because now I do know that I can just straight up go out into Freight Train and go for the Stone Edge. If he stays in, there's a good chance that he's dead. He does not stay in. He goes straight out into the Tyrantrum, which I should have gone for Earthquake. I was thinking about Earthquake, I really was, and I decided against it at the last second. I'm going to go back out and catch him all as he goes for the Dragon Dance. So he's going to be inclined to stay in, especially if he wants to go for a Rockhead right here, which, by the way, Dragon Dance, Rockhead, or, wow, go for the Rockhead Head Smash. Dragon Dance Head Smash is insane. He goes for the Earthquake, which I don't quite understand. He does have the Lumberry, though. I'm just going to go for Spore again. He's going to Outrage, which will kill me, but he is locked into that. His normal speed is 265, whereas mine is 289. And I'm going to go for an Earthquake. If he wants to bring out the Rotom Heat, he doesn't, so that's a dead Tina. He tried to switch out. He can go out into the Rotom Heat here, and he's going to go out into the Hoopa. Now, does Hoopa gets Magician? And it is going to want to take... I'm going to go out into Gwen Stacy here, mostly because if he goes for the Psychic move, which he did, and I can go for the knockoff here. Knockoff going to be super effective and take out this Hoopa, which is awesome. And he's going to send out the Cobalion, which gets the Justified boost. I really want to say a fighting type move is coming here. And Protected does resist fighting 4 times. I believe it's Scarfed. Wow, that did a lot. But then again, we do have the Drain Punch, which will be super effective. If he wants to go out into the Roserade, that's fine. I believe we outspeed. If we don't, I can take anything a Roserade wants to do to me, honestly. If he wants to go out into the Rotom, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Protected does a really good job against this team. I thought Ironhead was going to do a lot more, which we see that he is most likely Scarfed. So Ironhead did 46%. I'm only at 36%. I'm going to go out into Caesar. Just because Ironhead, I believe he's Scarfed. Ironhead's not going to do anything. That was a crit. These mixed defensives, the mixed defensive Caesar is really cool. I love it so much. I'm going to go for the Scald. Close combat. He is not Scarfed. But I do survive because of the mixed defenses. And my brave friend is going to go down to the Scald because his defenses were lowered. Roserade is going to come out here. And I am just going to go for the Ice Beam. Extrasensory will not take me out. Mixed defenses, ladies and gentlemen. We get the Freeze Hacks, which is awesome. Okay, match was forfeited. He really didn't have something to do there. But let's go ahead and main menu and go straight into a new battle. I'm really enjoying this. How are you guys doing today? I am doing just absolutely amazing. I really want to predict that he's going to lead Mienshao. So I'm actually going to lead with Catch 'em all or Amoonguss. Yeah, honestly, I really just felt like playing some Showdown. And that is why we do not see the fancy layout or anything. Because, I mean, you don't always need a fancy layout. I should have made something to go, like, around my face cam. But you win some, you lose some, I guess. I'm going to go for a Giga Drain as he goes out into Envy the Umbreon. Don't really know what this thing wants to do to me. I'm going to go for a Synthesis just to sort of scout. He's going to Heal Bell, which is good for him. However, I can go for a Spore. He's going to Wish, go to sleep, and I can once again go for a Giga Drain as he goes out into Kenai, which I don't really understand that, but do you, bruh, do you. That Giga Drain did a lot, so I am keen on just letting him go for the Acrobatics because 2 Giga Drains and I'm Regenerator. He's going to think that I want to stay in. I don't care, really. That Umbreon's asleep, which is nice. And, yeah. So, I was really surprised how well that Suicune took that Tri-Attack, though. I mean, I'm Adaptability, Choice, Specs. I am timid. But you'd think that, I mean, that's, like, really, really, really bulky if he took that as well as he did. Fistful of Fun is going to come in. And I'm just going to go out into Gwen Stacy. I don't think he's going to attack me. And he's going to miss the Will-O-Wisp. And I'm going to go for the Taunt because I am faster. Which ain't nothing but a thing to me. As he's going to try to Will-O-Wisp me. He does not get it off. I'm going to go for the knockoff here. Because nothing on his team really wants to take a knockoff besides maybe the Manfu. But it's Life Orbed. I'm assuming... Well, it's... I don't know. I didn't look, honestly. I could scroll up, though. Catch 'em all. So he is going to go for the Shadow Sneak. And the knockoff is going to take out this Banette as he goes out into Kenai. I'm just going to go back out and catch 'em all. Honestly, he's going to use U-turn, which is fine with me. Catch 'em all is giving him some problems right now, which is kind of nice. He's going to send out I Am Error. Does he? Is that? It is asleep. So, I'm going to send out Caesar, because Caesar resists basically everything it has except for Thunderbolt. And it probably has Thunderbolt, just being honest. But if it does, I'm going to go for a Scald here as he goes for yet another boost. And I wonder if he's timid. Like, that's my... Oh! Okay. He's definitely going to go... He went for Discharge. Now... My thing. My biggest thing. Is that he has Tri-Attack. And honestly, I really want to get him to go for Tri-Attack. You know what? Let's see if Protected can live one. Let's see if Protected can live one. Come on, Protected. We are Assault Vested. Tri-Attack is going to do only 92%. Drain Punch is going to kill this I Am Air. We almost got set up on, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. And both of our special walls do not look good. They both look very much so worse for wear. And I don't know why he went into this thing. I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak here. Maybe he forgot Shadow Sneak was a thing. I don't know. All I know is that he went for Dazzling Gleam. And I can go out into Freight Train here. And do I go for a Flare Blitz? I mean, Earthquake hits everybody. Like, for non-resisted damage. But Sheer Force doesn't do anything to help that. I mean, there's no point in me using... And I feel like... Flare Blitz. No regrets. So we're going to Flare Blitz this Sweet Stash and take out that Alakazam. We're rolling pretty well here. We are one ahead of him. He could revenge kill Freight Train, but I don't think he will. We still have Liepard, which is cool because that Umbreon's not going to like Liepard very much. We are going to see that come, the Blitzkrieg come through. And I really think he's going to go for a Dragon Dance. As much as he tried to set up with Porygon, I think this will be his physical sweeper. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to go out into Gwen Stacy. As he does go for the Dragon Dance, which is nice for me because I can Encore here. And then go for a Copycat and get a Dragon Dance up myself. Which is cool as crap. as he goes for the Dragon Dance. I'm going to copycat here. And I get a Dragon Dance up, which is cool. He's just going to Dragon Dance away. That's fine with me. I'll copycat you. And I'm going to start building up some Dragon Dances. I'm going to copycat, get a Dragon Dance up as he Dragon Dances. I believe the Encore is going to end here. And I feel like I should just go for knockoff, but I'm going to go for another Encore so that he is trapped. He is going to switch out into Kenai. Now, if this thing is scarfed, I still kill it. So I'm going to go for the knockoff. That's going to do a lot of resisted damage. He's going to miss his high jump kick, which is huge. Match was forfeited. Yeah, that lost him the match. That miss lost him the match. I mean, he would have killed me. I would have gone out into probably Blitzkrieg, gone for the Earthquake so that I could hit the Haxorus. I still feel like I won that one, even if he didn't miss, but that miss was huge. That miss was really huge. Alright, and let me see how long have I been recording for? About 16 minutes, that's not bad. Alright, so we see the Galvantula lead. And I don't have anything that levitates, so I'm going to try to not... So he's going to send out the Swampert. I'm going to taunt. I'm going to taunt because he's either going to yawn, or he's going to Rain Dance, or he's straight up going to go for an Earthquake. Either way, he can't get his Rain Dance up. He's going to Ice Punch, so I guess he predicted the... Amoonguss to come in. So I am actually just going to go out into Porygon Z because Tri-Attack hits just about everything on his team. Waterfall's going to do a lot. Don't get me wrong. Waterfall did a good amount. I'm going to Tri-Attack here, though. And, I mean, he's bulky enough to maybe survive one. Enough to where I maybe shouldn't have done that. Wow, that still didn't do... I mean, I expected that to KO. Maybe Porygon Z is not as good as I thought he was. I might have to change him out the next time we do like a series like this. I'm gonna go for knockoff though, which is going to be more than enough to revenge kill that Swampert. So we do see that happen. He sends out the Toxicroak. Is he gonna Sucker Punch or is he going for a fighting type move? I mean, I'm faster. That's a thing. I'm going to go for Copycat, because I'll Copycat my own knockoff, which will knock off his Life Orb, and he went for Drain Punch. So yeah, he is going to kill me here, but we can go in Freight Train here. Actually, 295, we are at 196, so he does outspeed. My best bet is to go out in a Freight Train and go for a Flare Blitz. Unless he brings in that Noivern, which I'm pretty sure Noivern gets two-shotted. We definitely two-shot everything on his team. He didn't go for Sucker Punch. I would have gone for Sucker Punch there just for chip damage, honestly. Noivern is going to come in, and I'm just going to send out Caesar. Caesar, I'm pretty sure, can take anything that this thing wants to throw at me. Am I going to get confused? We don't get confused, which is nice. And I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. Predictable play is predictable, but I believe it is my best move. He's going to send out the Galvantula. That's going to do 42%. Enough. He's going for Thunder here. Zen Headbutt probably kills this thing. I'm going to go out in a Freight Train. He's going to probably... Nope, he went for Thunder. That's almost going to be enough to kill me. And I'm going... If I miss Stone Edge, though, this is going to be, like, really bad. I have to go for Stone Edge. We do miss the Stone Edge, and he is going to Volt Switch, which sucks. Which sucks a lot. He's going to send out the Gardevoir. That's going to make me want to send out Protected. Caesar's so much better. I can go for Flash Cannon here. He's going to Focus Blast, Focus Miss, and Flash Cannon's going to be enough. I really don't think Focus Blast kills, though. I'm just going to go. He's missed twice. Wow. So, I mean, that was just as bad, if not worse, than me missing Stone Edge. Which is nice. We see the Galvantula. I am now going to go into Protected, because Protected can definitely take those hits. He is going to set the Sticky Web up, which is nice for him. But I have a feeling if I can kill this Galvantula, we're not going to have a problem, because Caesar is mixed defenses. He might think that I'm just specially defensive. We do see the Volt Switch. His best bet would probably be to go into Aggron here. We do see the Aggron. However, I don't care what this thing wants to do to me. Drain Punch is 4 times effective, and we see that do 88%. He's not going to kill me no matter what he does. Ooh, Head Smash is resisted because I'm Fighting type. Don't know why he went for that, but I'm just going to... Actually, I'm going to knock off here just in case he wants to try to preserve. He does try to preserve it. Knockoff is going to be able to take out this Galvantula, which was holding a Focus Sash. Funny enough. We're going to see the Noivern. I'm just going to go out into Caesar. Caesar can take any one hit. And Hurricane, like we saw before. That one was actually a crit, which is good for him. I'm going to Defog here. As we see the Boom Burst, which is also resisted. The Defog will take away this Sticky Web. And I believe Caesar cleans up. Like I said, once we kill this Galvantula, it's all up to Caesar. He misses the Hurricane, unfortunately. We were both running. Ooh, that crit. I don't know if that mattered, but, you know. I'm surprised. You know what? Kudos to Random Gamer Tag for staying in here and really just being a trooper, you know. I believe he is the first person we fainted that it was like, we faced that it was blatantly obvious that the tide had turned in our favor, and he still stayed in, so I was relatively, oh, this team looks like it's going to annoy the crap out of me. I'm going to lead with Lipard. I'm going to hate this team. Fortress is going to come in. I'm going to taunt this thing. So he cannot use Toxic Spikes, and I'm going to go for the knockoff. We see that he can't do anything. Haxorus is going to come in. Knockoff's going to do a nice amount. Knockoff's going to do a great amount, actually. And I'm going to Copycat so that I get a priority knockoff going. He's going to Brick Break, which is going to bring me down to my Sash. And I'm going to Copycat to get a priority Brick Break off. If he wants to switch out into Absol, that would be great. Fortress is going to come out. I'm just going to taunt, honestly. We saw this already. He may explode here. He went for the Rapid Spin. So we are definitely going into Freight Train. Does anything want to take a Flare Blitz? I'm going to see how well a Haxorus takes a Flare Blitz. I believe this will be a 2-hit KO. The Wall. And the Wall still takes 57% of damage there. Which means I'm feeling free to go for another Flare Blitz. Something is dying here. He's going to Protect. I don't believe he'll get to 57 again. He gets to 56. We should still kill unless we get a low roll. And that would be unfortunate. He's going to have to kill something here. You don't mess with Shuckle, man. Haxorus will come in, and that will be enough to take out the Haxorus. I totally forgot the Haxorus was only at 5% health. I don't believe that should have been the switch in, but it was, so I guess his prerogative. He could send an Absol, go for the Sucker Punch, but I don't believe Sucker Punch one-shots. I really need to change the gender on Freight Train, because that does not look feminine at all. Yeah, we're looking okay. Jolteon's going to come out. If this is a Scarf Jolteon, it will be faster. But I believe, actually, yeah, we're at like 400-something speed. So I believe this is a one-shot. It is a one-shot, so Jolteon goes down. We're taking out most of the team here. We have Shadow Ball for that Cress. Also, so we see the Cress. I really don't want to see... I'm going to go for Flare Blitz. If he wants to go for a substitute, that's fine with me. He's going to go for the Calm Mind. Does he have leftovers? He does. Flare Blitz only did 52, but two more Flare Blitzes kill. He could go for the Moonlight. He goes for Moonlight. Unfortunately, I can go on to Protected and go for the knockoff. I'm gonna do that. The Moonlight will come through, and I'm gonna go for the knockoff here. He goes for the Moonblast. That only does 27%. Knockoff will do 33%. And seeing that, we see how bulky this thing is. The only problem is, does it have sub? I'm going to go out into Porygon as he goes for the Psychic, which was a crit, but we outspeed. I'm going to go for a Trick. We're going to get switched items with the target as it goes for Calm Mind. So it is tricked into Calm Mind. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. He has to switch out. Actually, he has to switch out. What is his switch into? I feel like Tri-Attack is the switch in. And the Freight Train. No, I'm going to go for Tri-Attack. As we do see the Fortress come in. So he's going to get something up. So I have to switch, I have to switch into Freight Train here, as he does set up the Toxic Spikes. Don't know why he did that. I'm going to go for the U-turn. He is going to switch out. We do see the Crest come in, so U-turn is super effective. I'm going to go out and catch them all, so that we get rid of those Toxic Spikes, and I'm going to go for a Spore. Psychic will kill. I don't think that crit mattered. Honestly, we're going to see the U-turn from Freight Train here once again. We see the Absol come out. That's a dead Absol. I don't care. Freight Train does not care about your life. We're going to send an EXE just because it's our death fodder. We did kind of paralyze the Crest, which is nice. It's faster than us. We're going to see the Fortress come through as I go out into I mean, Shadow Ball's not resisted. Freight Train. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. Let's see how much it does. 29%. It gets up one Toxic Spikes. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball again. I'm cool with being just poisoned. Plus, Empoleon does not get poisoned. And I'm up for a stall battle with that Shuckle. That is fine with me. We see the wall come out. And my question is, do I go for Tri-Attack? It has a 20% chance to either burn, freeze, or paralyze the target, right? Do I go for Hacks? I'm going to go for Hacks. Let's see if we can get it. Resisted, that was a crit. He's going to... I don't get that move. But let's go for Hacks again. He's going to Protect. I don't think that'll be enough to kill. I have been wrong before, though. It will be enough to kill. We can go out, however, into Freight Train, who is poisoned, and go for the Flare Blitz, because we've already seen that that will one-shot. The poison will be enough to take us out. And I can go out into Caesar here. I don't think I resist everything this thing wants to do to me. I'm just gonna defog, just in case he can kill Caesar. But he can't heal unless he locks himself into Moonlight. So he's gonna either have to lock himself into Psychic or Moonblast, because I feel like we did see Moonblast. He's gonna lock himself into Psychic, so maybe he doesn't have Moonblast. He's gonna get the special D-drop, which is nice for him. And I'm just gonna go for a Scald. This was a pretty interesting team. I was able to work around it, though, just with brute force between Freight Train and being able to throw off his game with my Liepard. And we win. So that was pretty cool. I was kind of proud of that. But we are at about 30 minutes in recording. This was a kind of a longer video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was pretty chill. Yeah, if you want to ask me any questions in the comment section, I might answer it in a video. I might just reply to you. Follow me on Twitter at Trilobyte95. Follow me on Instagram at Cap1186. Pokemon Amino at just Trilobyte. Of course, all that's going to be down in the description below. There we go. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys.